Hello and welcome to Hot Lips. Today I'm going to be talking about the tragedy in Texas on the Guadalupe River. I woke up 4th of July morning to all the breaking news and hearing all the things that was going on. I know a lot of times for the holidays people prepare and they go and they travel, and so I know that a lot of people who've traveled to that river also know that it's always going to be some flooding going on. So I'm always curious to know why our government wait till some tragedy happen to start to figure out things. You know, there were so many lives lost that day. And at some point, I do fault our government. If you knew that they needed a siren there to alarm the people, you should have had that there. You should have made sure, the government officials should have made sure there was some warning signals to help the people. And then also, you know that 4th of July is a heavy populated time. You should have reinforced some things because you knew that. So there were lives lost that day. And I say to our government, you have to do a better job. You need to do a better job protecting the U.S. You need to do a better job protecting your people. If you want to be an elected official, you should do a better job. There were young people who could not defend themselves. There were older people trying to save those younger people's lives. And they had no way of doing that. So we lost quite a few people that day. I am saddened because my son went to summer camp. My son was a camp counselor before. So when I entrusted him or when I let him go to the function, I'm thinking, you know, he's going to enjoy himself. He's going to help the younger kids. But these parents, these grandparents, you know, neighbors, the kids are never coming back. Your family members are never coming back. So how do you release that? You have to pray. You have to celebrate them in a positive way. I know it's going to be hard for you guys. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm saddened because I can just see all the little children's faces. You know, I could see them. I could see their faces, and I'm not touched personally by the tragedy, but to lose a child, to lose a husband, to lose a family member, to ask yourself why I survived, why they didn't survive. Well, we have to trust that God knows the answers to those questions. But we also have to be believers that they are in a better place and that we pray that they did not have to suffer too much through the tragedy. But I want us as a nation, as a city, you know, I see all the donations and everything that's going out, and I also heard the people down there in the town saying that they have too many donations and now they need volunteers. So we have to figure out how to help our communities recover from this. We have to figure out how to help our family members recover from this. And it's not going to all just be bringing donations. There has to be a lot of mental conversation going on. There has to be a lot of counseling going on. I mean, I would say to the people, cry if you have to cry. Celebrate if you have to celebrate. Because I you know, ask for privacy if this is a difficult time for you and you just need your own space and your own peace. Never will you forget. I've had tragedy in my family. Never will you forget. But sometimes we have to learn to live with things. So I pray every day for you guys, and I'm hoping that, knowing that there are people out there in this world that have not personally been touched by this tragedy, but still knowing that we care enough to want you guys to make some type of recovery from it, mentally, you know, spiritually. But we are praying for you guys, and we're hoping that you will be able to make it through this in a peaceful way. So again, I'm holding our government a little responsible for this because, like I said, they need to do some things. The city officials, the state officials, that's their job. We have to make them do their jobs. So moving forward, I'm hoping that not just in this one particular time, but because there's other rivers, there's other world events that's going to probably go on, but we have to step to the plate. We have to hold our government accountable for not doing their job in a proper way. And again, we're so sorry that so many lives were lost, and we're hoping that, like I said, that you will make some type of recovery. Have a wonderful day, and we're praying for you.